First ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yeah.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yeah.
Really good shot there.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
End of the over. 9 off it. The Sunrisers are 9 for none. Joseph, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yeah.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Drives and misses everything.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Sharma has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yeah.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good return, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Well done.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Khan into the attack now from the south end.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Out!
Yeah!
Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Yes.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Yeah.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Right on.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Oh,
Wow, that's missed a
nice
lot.
bowling.
End of a really good over, taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. Joseph from the north end. Misses everything.
Yes, nice bowling.
Joseph with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Keeper.
Oh, nice.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Right on.
They'd look for a couple here.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 46 for 2.
Yeah.
Nicely played.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. A bit of frustration
Nice
after that
bowling.
shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yeah. Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Good return there, back from the deep.
That's the over. The Sunrisers are 58 for 2. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Oh no. Nice.
Just need to settle down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it, rather than just time it.
Yes. Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the
No.
field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yeah.
Good return back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out. That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yeah.
Massive edge.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 64 for 2. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Going with spin now. Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
It was lovely footwork. A great shot, a glorious shot actually, to get back and play it like that.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Got
Nice
right in
bowling.
behind it.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
11 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 75 for 2.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
No!
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Edged it. Loud shout. Gone! What a catch. Diving across. Looked for all money as if it was going through.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Beaten on the drive.
Nice.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Wait there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Oh, nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
3 added in that over. The Sunrisers are 78 for 3.
Yep.
Finds the edge.
Keeper.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Hard to stop them in this sort of form. It's a half century and they've blazed them to all corners so far.
Yeah.
Chance to run 2.
Keeper.
Wait. Yeah.
Gone, it's a good catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Phillips got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yes.
Immaculate timing there.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Yes, nice bowling.
Gone, played all around it.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep, yep.
Bowler!
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yes.
Bowler!
Poor fielding chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
End of the over. The Sunrisers are 103 for 5.
Yep.
Nice shot.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yes.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot, stabs the ball away. The fielders had no chance.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yeah.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Opened the face of the bat to find the gap, deliberately so, and managed 4 runs.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yes.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
It was just a little bit wide, well picked up and guided nicely down towards third.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
No!
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Keepers.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket.
Brooke has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat, though.
Yes.
Precision, past the umpire and not likely to get cut off.
The timing on that was fantastic. Straight back at the bowler and raced away for 4.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Bowler's in.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Perfectly timed. Misses everything.
Yes. Nice ball.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Nicely played, perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Catch it.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Joseph shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Nice.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Good bit of timing there.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yes. Keepers.
Good return, back from the deep. That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Bowler is confident on this one.
Yes.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Keepers in.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Yes.
Those types of deliveries, if you make the most of them, the bowler will feel the pressure.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Yes. Yep.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Over. The Sunrisers are 195 for 5. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yeah.
That's
No.
right out of the middle of the bat.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Super piece of timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot,
Yes, nice
the
bowling.
reward will eventually come.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep. No.
Time that brilliantly.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Catch.
What great reactions! Brilliant catch, close in.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Not a lot of pressure on to come in and score quickly, especially when the openers have done just a brilliant job in setting things up. Khan back on now.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily, so in the end, poor running.
Catch!
Brilliant shot, that.
No!
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Wait there.
That's out.
Yeah!
Caught.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game,
Yep.
and will want to show
No!
everyone their strength.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Yes.
Drives and misses
Oh,
everything.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Could be close.
Oh!
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Yep.
Out.
Yeah!
That's a special catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Malik, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yep, yep.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
6 runs added in the over. The Sunrisers are 237 for 8.
Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep, yep.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yeah!
Could that be out? Looks so.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set
Yeah, yeah.
themselves up before facing their first ball.
Immediately underway with some runs. A good
Yes,
piece of bowling
nice
there.
bowling.
A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yep, yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 242 for 9.
Oh. Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Padding up to that.
No!
Comfortable single if they take it.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yeah, yeah.
And gone.
Yeah!
That's a fantastic catch. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up to the big score. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery.
Yep. That's it.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Gujarat are 9 for none. Going with pace now.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch.
Yep.
And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Yep.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Williamson is new to the crease. They'll be keen to feel bat on ball early on.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Williamson gets off the mark.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
Edged. Unplayable.
Keepers.
End of the over. 10 runs coming from it. Gujarat are 19 for 1.
Yep. Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
That's it.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep. That's it.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Saw it early and went for it. Muscled it to the boundary rather than timed it.
10 runs added in that over. Gujarat are 29 for 1.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Hey!
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yeah.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Massive edge!
Williamson shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
8 runs added in that over. Gujarat are 37 for 1. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
That's it.
Nice shot.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket.
Yep. That's it. Keeper.
Wait. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's off the middle of the bat.
In the end, a very simple shot. Lets the ball come onto the bat and cuts it away for 4.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yep.
Yeah.
More decisive running may have gotten them 2. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Yep.
Just dropped too short and that's flown too high.
Overstepped on that occasion.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Wait on.
Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Gujarat are 56 for 1. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle. Jansen, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yeah.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Keeper.
Good return, back from the deep.
Yeah.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Big shout.
Catch it.
Times it nicely.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Oh, that's a spot.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Beaten on the drive.
Good bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate. Making their intentions clear.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
They'll get at least one.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Keeper.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Chance. Trouble. Oh, gone.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard.
Oh, that's
They
a
just
spot.
need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. A little late on that. No runs scored. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Yep. Yep.
That is a gorgeous shot. Straight through the covers.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Jansen has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Wait on.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Keeper. Yep.
Edged it. Three runs added in that over. Gujarat are 86 for 2. Jansen from the north end.
Yep. Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Keeper. Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep. Yep.
Thrashed away. What a shot.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
Jansen ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Sharma, the
Yep.
left armour, is the new bowler from the south end.
Keeper. Yep.
Edge. What a ball.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Big edge.
Yep. Yep.
Edge. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off. End of the over. 9 off it. Gujarat are 106 for 2.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
They haven't messed about, brings up a rapid 50, hasn't let any of the bowlers settle.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. End of the over. Gujarat are 116 for 2. Finds the edge.
Yep.
Catch it!
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might
Waiting.
just get the wicket.
Wait there.
Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yup.
Super shot. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yup.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
It was a nice-looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Yup.
Edged.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but has to head back to the pavilion.
Chance to run two.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Yup.
Massive edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Nicked it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. And gone straight to the keeper.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
End of a really good over. Taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate.
Yup.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yup.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yup. Keeper.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
7 runs added there. Gujarat are 149 for 6.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowler.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Yep.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Markram, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Edged, unplayable. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Edge, amazing delivery.
Yep.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Sharma has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Bowler is confident on this one.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Drives and misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Malik handed the ball for the final over.
Yep, yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Strong appeal. I'm not sure they'll get any joy from the umpire.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Wait there.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep. Wait there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep, yep.
Just dropped too short, and that's flown too high. It was wide and suitably dealt with.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
No interest in that one from the batter. Malik will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
The Sunrisers bring it home in a close one. So many twists and turns. I think the best team won in the end. What a fantastic match.